In the heart of Yoruba land lay the peaceful village of Ayetoro. The village was known for its lush green field, vibrant markets, and the warm-hearted people who lived there. Among them was a blind girl named Oritoke. Despite her blindness, Oritoke was known for her beautiful singing voice, which brought joy to everyone in the village. Oritoke lived with her grandmother, Iya Shade, in a small cozy hut at the edge of the village. Iya Shade was a wise old woman who has raised Oritoke since she was a baby. She taught Oritoke to be strong and independent. Despite her blindness, every day Oritoke would help her grandmother with chores, singing as she walked. One sunny morning, Oritoke and her grandmother went to the market to sell some of their handmade crafts. The market was bustling with activity, filled with the sounds of people bargaining and laughing. Oritoke loved the market. It was the only place where she felt a part of the vibrant village life. While at the market, Oritoke started singing one of her favorite songs. Her voice was so beautiful that it caught the attention of a handsome stranger. This stranger was none other than the Prince Adewale, the kind and noble prince of Ayetoro. He was immediately captivated by Oritoke's voice and wanted to know more about her. Prince Adewale approaches Oritoke and her grandmother. He introduced himself and praised Oritoke's singing. Oritoke, though shy at first, felt a connection with the prince. They talked for a while, and Prince Adewale promised to visit Oritoke again. True to his words, Prince Adewale began visiting Oritoke and her grandmother regularly. They would sit outside the hut and talk for hours. Prince Adewale was fascinated by Oritoke's wisdom and her positive outlook on life despite her blindness. Their friendship grew stronger with each passing day. Meanwhile, in the palace, one of the chief's daughters, Aduni, had eyes set on Prince Adewale. She was a beautiful but cunning girl who was used to getting what she wanted. When she noticed that Prince Adewale was spending a lot of time with Oritoke, she became furious. She vowed to do whatever it took to stop Oritoke from marrying the prince. Ayetoro was preparing for the annual Festival of Lights, a grand celebration that brought everyone in the village together. Oritoke was excited because Prince Adewale had invited her to sing at the festival. She practiced every day, wanting to make the prince proud. The day of the festival arrived, and the village was filled with joy and laughter. Lanterns were hung everywhere, and the aroma of delicious food filled the air. Oritoke, dressed in a beautiful dress made by her grandmother, felt like the happiest girl in the world. When it was time for Oritoke to sing, the entire village gathered around. As she sang, Her voice was filled the night with magic. Prince Adewale watched her with admiration, knowing that he had found someone truly special. The crowd cheered loudly and Oritoke felt a sense of belonging she had never felt before. Aduni watched from the shadows, her jealousy burning like a fire. She couldn't stand the sight of Oritoke being praised and adored. She decided it was time to take action. She approached a notorious sorceress known for her dark magic, seeking help to cast evil spell on Oritoke. The sorceress, an old and wicked woman, agreed to help Aduni, but warned her that dark magic always comes with price. Aduni, blinded by her jealousy, didn't care about the consequences. She wanted Oritoke out of the way at any cost. One night, Aduni and the sorceress went to Oritoke's aunt while she and her grandmother were asleep. The sorceress casted a spell that would slowly drain Oritoke's life force, making her weak and sick over time. Aduni watched with satisfaction, believing that her plans would work. A few days later, Oritoke began to feel weak and tired. She couldn't understand why she was feeling this way. Her grandmother was worried and tried to find a cure, but nothing seems to work. Prince Adewale noticed Oritoke's condition and was deeply concerned. Prince Adewale and Yashade decided to search for cure. They visited many healers and wise men, but no one could help. Oritoke continued to worsen, and the whole village was worried about her. One day, an old woman from the village approached Iyashade and Prince Adewale. She told them about the sorcerer who lived in the forest and how she was known for casting evil spells. They realized that someone must have used dark magic against Oritoke. Prince Adewale and Iyashade decided to confront the sorceress. They made their way to the forest and found her hut. But they met only the sorcerer's daughter, who revealed to them that Aduni was behind Oritoke's illness. They sadly went back to Oritoke, but Prince Adewale was determined to find a cure for Oritoke's illness. So he planned to visit alone next time. After a while, Prince Adewale, desperate to save Oritoke, went back to sort out the sorceress who had cast the spell again, and this time he met the sorceress, and he was told that to break the curse was for Prince to give up the most precious things in his life.